Overall, I'm really impressed with the way Singapore Airlines is.
Sheer terror and such shock. What's happening then? It was shuddering, the whole plane was shuddering. And you think it's going to land on land, in the water, is it going to crack up? You know, great pieces were falling off and dropping on the floor, people getting hit in the head, their faces were really covered in blood. It was awful.
I travel a lot. I've never had anything like this in all my years of flying. I've done, I'm not too sure, about 10 long-haul flights just this year. Every single cabin crew I saw was injured. I didn't see anybody that worked for Singapore Airlines that was not injured.
I think the entire thing happened within the span of like less than 10 seconds. Like it was really, really quick. There were a lot of there were people within the lavatories and the crew that were working. Anybody who were standing, especially the people within the lavatories, and were the most injured from what I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be flying again for a while.
I got a chipped tooth, I had some hurt to my neck, and then I started feeling really sick, vomiting, couldn't stop vomiting, couldn't walk. I've heard that a lot of people, I'm lucky, a lot of people have got some spinal issues. Lots of people hit their heads, everyone's bleeding. I'm happy to be here, I'm happy to be alive in Bangkok. I was scared of flying before, I'm even more scared now, but the pilots did well and I'm here, and I'm happy to be here, yeah. And they managed to kind of continue and get us safely, then they did an amazing job. So.
In the zone at which it was flying, it was very much a storm season. There were thunderstorms. We know we're going into the monsoon. So it was hit by what is called a wind shear. This was a vertical wind shear because of the storms. And as a result, it went up and down in terms of the aircraft movement very suddenly, and it moved at a rate that was beyond precedent. All of them would have been terrified in that moment, right from the captain, the crew, all the way through to passengers. The sense of being out of control and terrified that the airline is going to plunge. You don't know whether it's going to be 100 meters or 10,000 meters. We are terrified in that moment. It's very difficult to get through that trauma swiftly and safely and steadily.